Hi,
Hi, Zia. How are you today?
good. How are you?
I am quite well, thank you. I'm excited to hear about all of the music that you're working on. So we've got some background vocals, as well as the lead part on the other one. So thank you so much for sending all of that information. That's really helpful to have. Okay, so for would you say Surfing USA is the trickier one of the
Yeah.
two? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw your note too about how it's not the same every time you have the like it changes each time.
Yes.
Like you would think it would be the same, but it changes each time. And
Yeah.
so it's like, which one should I
hmm
be on? Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. So are you guys singing this with a track?
No, like we have a whole band. We have drums. We have bass. We have
Oh,
like
okay,
the whole band.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
this is like,
awesome.
so I'm in. So I'm in high school, right? So I get to pick two
Yeah.
electives, and I picked music as an elective. So we did one, we did one. We did the 50s, and I did "That Will Be
Mhm.
the Day" by Bud Holly.
Oh, nice.
And then I also did Twist and Shout. I'm not sure who that.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
that one was fine. And but then this one was this one she wanted us to pick more difficult songs. So now we're doing the 60s. So
Mm.
she wants us to pick more difficult songs since we know our way around like vocals and like stuff now.
Yeah, that makes sense
Mhm.
that they're encouraging you to pick something that's a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I wanted to point out was that as long as you're singing in the chord, as long as your note isn't clashing, you're going to be fine. So as long as you sing something that's in that chord, it'll all be okay. Are you the only person singing these background vocals?
No, so I have someone
Okay.
else doing background vocals with me.
All right. Are you guys singing the same ooze or are you singing different notes on the ooze?
It's the same so there's the first verse where it's a ooze. So
Yes.
it's me and it's like I have two people with me every time. So it's me and someone else.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right. So you're right that the notes change, but it's always a note in the chord, which is great. So it starts a little bit lower on ooh, and then you go up, ooh, and then it goes up, ooh. So it's always going to be a note that's in the chord. It's never going to sound really dissonant or like a crazy note. And it just kind of goes up and down that arpeggio, like ooh, 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 ooh. And it just kind of goes between those.
Okay.
So you can kind of, I guess like a good way to think of it would be to listen to the main vocals because like when they go up on like the da 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 da, then you go up too. Um, I'm gonna go back and yeah, because when the main vocals are lower, you just kind of go back and forth like ooh, 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 ooh. And then when they go up, you go ooh. And then when they come back down, you go ooh.
My teacher
So
gave me I
oh,
don't think
perfect. Yeah, like where
she
it
gave
tells
me
you when to go up and when to go
yeah.
down. Hmm. Yeah, that's helpful because then you know like, oh, I can go up or down there.
Mhm.
Um, and you're not alone. You have a little buddy
Yeah.
that can sing with you. So that's helpful too. So you can be listening for what they're doing as well. Um, yeah, and then the inside outsides again are gonna be like in the chord. So like inside outside USA, you stay on the same note across. So it's
Okay.
as though you're doing oohs, if you did ooh, you could kind of swap those out. Inside outside USA, and then you go up inside outside USA. Right. So it's almost like if you were on the ooze, you just swap out words for the ooze instead.
Okay.
Yeah, and it goes up again to like the inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA. So it goes in those same kind of patterns you had for the ooze. You just have inside, outside USA instead of the ooze there. So that's helpful too. So even though it changes, the large form is going to repeat. So once you get the pattern down, it's going to feel a little more secure. All right. So, let's see. So you will have that one other person. Do you guys get to stand close to each other so you can listen to each other?
Uh, like we don't have her like she doesn't give us placements. It's like pick a mic and stay there.
Okay. All right. So hopefully you guys can be kind of close to each other, but even if not, since you're mic'd, you should still be hearing each other through the monitors. So that's helpful for sure. But obviously, we want you to feel comfortable even if they're not there. It's just nice to have them so that you have that kind of um affirmation for yourself that's like, am I right? Am I wrong? Right? So that can be really helpful. Okay, so let's take one time through, and I want you to sing it with the Beach Boys this time through. Um, just so that you have that affirmation that you're hearing them at the same time. So it's not just you the whole time. So I'm going to send you a link to the lyric video. So they'll be singing and you'll hear the music, but then you'll also have the lyrics on the screen. And I just want you to try to sing along with them. I feel like the background vocals are pretty clear. Like some songs, they're harder to hear, but in this, I feel like it's easier to be like, okay, that's my note. Like they're pretty prominent. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so let's have you try singing it along with them this first time. Make sure that you feel like the arrows that you understand, like reading that too, and that those all are matched and that you kind of can piece together what you're visually seeing and hearing at the same time, okay?
Okay.
Great.
I'm gonna look at my paper that she gave me because I'm still like memorizing the pattern.
Yeah, Yeah, I would go ahead and have the paper there for yourself right now.
Okay. So the guitar part, the guitar solo, we
Yeah.
don't put we don't have that in the song.
Oh, okay. So you take that out. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so that'll cut down on your time a little bit. Okay, so How did you feel that that went? Were you comfortable with everything with that take?
I feel like yeah, I was comfortable, but then when you hear yourself in the mic, like it's right there, it's like it
Yeah.
doesn't sound
Oh, it
right.
throws you off. Yeah, when you're
Mhm.
hearing the through the
Mhm.
amplifiers, and the monitors, it sounds really different. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah. Are you going to have some time to practice with mics prior to the performance at
So
school?
so every day in music class, we have rotations. So she has practice rooms. So we have rotations, and then
Okay,
there's
good.
the music room where she set up mics. So we've been using mics every single day.
Oh, good, good. So you can be practicing and getting used to that because it is uncomfortable and weird when you're not used to hearing yourself like that. And it's like, wait a
Yeah.
minute. And there's also a slight delay when you're hearing it back in the monitors because the sound has to travel from your mouth into the microphone and then it has to be sent through to those monitors. So you're
Mhm.
hearing always a slight delay. So you have to be really confident with your entrances and just be like, all right, I'm going to come in and you have to just go for it. So you can't like wait until you hear yourself. You have to just be like listening to the band and come in when you're supposed to come in and just kind of, ignore that. But it is distracting, right? When you're not used to hearing that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that definitely is a tricky thing. But I'm really glad that you're able to be practicing with that so that you're not just gonna go in and be like,
Yeah.
in the moment. That's really nice that you have that. All right. Okay, so did you feel pretty confident with knowing where to come in? Like everybody go inside, outside,
Yeah.
inside, out, right?
I feel like I somewhat have a sense of how the pattern goes without looking at
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
But
good.
like I never like put it away and like stuck.
Right. So knowing for sure, like in yourself, there's that uncertainty, right? Yeah. So what I would like to try is so you've been singing it with them, right? And you're feeling pretty confident with that. That's feeling good, which is
I feel
great.
I feel like I've been pretty confident, but then my teacher she says that my pitches aren't right, but I also feel like that's kind
Hmm.
of like the mic.
Huh. Okay. And it might be, oh yeah, like when you have the mic that's throwing you off a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So Hmm. Okay. So,
I think on Thursday, we
yeah.
have parent teacher meetings at our school. So I'll
Yeah.
because I have a meeting right after, like I'm meeting you at 3:15.
Hmm.
So I think what I'll do is I'll ask my teacher if I can stay in her music room because she has practice rooms. So
Yeah.
I'll probably just go in the practice room, and then I can ask if I can take the amp and the mic, which would be like I
Yeah.
think it would be easy, so you can tell like where I'm like having a problem.
Right. Because that's what's throwing you off. Yeah. I'm curious what happens. So, what we just did, you're able to hear the background vocals, right?
Yeah.
But if we took those away, where it's just you and the main vocals, right, without those background vocals. So what I thought we could try next, just to see how we're doing, is go with a cover of it where it's just like guitar and a main vocalist, and where you have to sing those background vocals without the background vocals there. Um,
Okay.
so I want to see what happens with that. Now, this video doesn't have the lyrics on the screen for you. Do you feel comfy and okay with that?
Yeah, I think I'm good with the ooze, but on the inside
Oh,
outside
yeah.
part, I usually look at the guitarist when he switches his hands for that part. If
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of helps cue you. All right, yeah. So
I
the
don't,
video that I just put into the chat, it's a lady playing guitar and then singing the main part, but there's not any background vocals. So
okay,
you'll be singing the background vocals and you can actually watch where her hands are changing chords. So that cue should still be there for you.
okay.
That's great. That's awesome.
I feel like no, I don't feel like I know that her the way she's playing her guitar, she's like doing like that, but the way he does
Mm,
it, he's on an angle, so he's half up, half down. So I'm a
got
bit
it.
confused on how she plays.
Oh, okay. So the chord, like the hand position she has is a little bit different. Um, so the chord, where the chord shifts should happen at the same time, even if they're doing a little bit of a different formation of the chord, like a different hand position for it. Did you still feel like you could tell that?
I've like even like I feel like even like say I'm with my guitarist,
Yeah,
I feel I usually go off like the my other person that I'm with, right? Because I have no
right.
clue of the timing for the inside outs, and
Oh,
I'm like, my
okay.
teacher has so many students that she won't like. I ask her, but she can't help me because she has so many people.
Oh, right. Yeah. So the timing for where to come in. So the timing of where to come in is actually the same as where you come in for the ooze and the same music pattern. Um, so let me just have the lyrics in front of me. Yeah, you had sent those through. Okay, let me just look at those. So you're gonna hear. And if you're counting, it's a little different than if you're thinking about the words, right? So let's see. Da 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 da, inside outside USA, da da, inside outside USA. So you can do it by counts. Ba ba da ba da ba ba. So that'd be ba 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 ba. And then you come in on that fourth. So da
Okay.
da 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 inside outside USA. Um in so ba inside outside USA inside. So then you hold say twice and then you come in on the next one. So it doesn't really matter what they're saying after that first one. It's always that same rhythmic pattern. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA. So it's always when you say there at the end, you're always going to hold two and then you come in on the next. So say inside. So the first one, though, you need to know that they're singing for one, two, three, and then you come in on the fourth beat with them. So ba
Okay.
ba da ba da ba, inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA, inside, outside USA, like that. So your pattern is always the same. So let's try it by counting. See if that helps because they'll sing for ba ba da ba da ba, inside, outside. So you'll hear that ba ba da ba da ba,
Okay.
ba da ba da ba. And they almost have like three notes. Ba 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 ba, but it's like twice as fast. So they go da 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 da. All right. So ba da ba, inside, outside. And then A is always two beats, and then you come in on the next one
Okay.
for all of those.
Uh,
And the
would I
rhythm is
use
consistent.
the acoustic one or the video, the lyric?
Let's go ahead and try with the acoustic one again so that we can see how you do without the other vocals. Yeah. And see
Okay.
if the counts help.
Okay.
Okay, did you feel more confident with where to come in that time?
I feel like it's difficult with the acoustic one because her voice is very like she's dragging it. I don't know if you can like a bit like just
Yeah,
like the
it's
tiniest
not as
bit.
like crisp. Yeah, they're a little more like precise, I would say, in the Beach Boys recording. So another thing I was gonna point out, they have like you'd catch them surfing at, and then you would come in. You'd catch them surfing at, and when they say Del Mar, that's when you say the first inside, outside USA.
The one thing my teacher told me she told me that like they come in after every surfing place.
Yeah, like they say Ventura County, inside, outside. So they don't quite finish. You'd catch them surfing at, and then you start the inside, outside when they're saying Del Mar. And then when they say Ventura County, inside, outside. So they're saying line at the same time as you're saying inside. Santa Cruz and then you come in right after the and. So they haven't quite finished the line when you come in, which I think is why it's confusing. So you're going to be late if you wait for them to finish the whole line.
Okay.
Australia's Nera, and then you start bef before they say like bean, you say inside. Like when they're saying bean, you say inside, outside, all over, man. And when they're saying ha, you're saying inside, outside, and down to honey. And then you say inside when they're saying way.
Okay.
Uh, so they haven't quite finished the line, is the thing. That's why the counts can be helpful. You'd catch them surfing at inside, outside, USA, inside, outside. So if you just listen for that, you'd catch them surfing at, and then you come in with them on Del Mar, and then you just keep that steady rhythm of inside, outside, USA, inside, outside, USA. Yeah. And then you just keep that consistent. You'll always be right with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would
Do you want to
you?
try with the Beach Boys again?
Yeah, I was wondering if I'd be able to get like a karaoke version that doesn't like say like the
Yeah, let's see if we can find that. Okay. Like that doesn't have the background vocals?
like just like blank, like just me, like no one else is singing, like karaoke version.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just the instrumental and it doesn't have any of the vocals. That might be a little bit tricky.
Have like is it the like are the lyrics popping up?
No. Okay, let's see if we can find another one then. Hmm. Hmm. Let's check this one. So this one is karaoke, but it has the background vocals, which
Find
might be nice because it'll reinforce. So that's that last one I had just sent through. Let me see if I can check a couple others as well. Yeah, this has the background as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to find it with just the instrumental without any. Yeah, like this has the background vocals. Yeah, most of the karaoke tracks like that have the lyrics on the screen are gonna have. Oh, this one though does not. It just has the lyrics on the screen with the instrumental. So this last one, one, two, three, four, five. The fifth link that I just sent through has the instrumental without any vocals at all, but it will have the lyrics on the page.
okay, then I'll do this one.
Great. Do you want to try the karaoke before that, the fourth one that has just the background vocals one time just to kind of reinforce and then try it without the background vocals?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So the fourth link first and then we'll try the fifth link.
Okay. like this one's not right. Like it keeps.
Oh,
I think it's like saying two oohs per thing, like per line. It's like ooh,
oh, like,
ooh.
oh, okay, yeah. So that's not helpful. So they changed the background vocals on it. That's weird. Okay, so that is not going to be helpful. Um, yeah, because you just have the one held note.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
questioning myself.
funny.
I'm like, am I doing this wrong or are
Yeah,
they
you're
doing
like, wait a
it?
minute. Yeah, that's not helpful. Oh, okay, this one's better. This has the one held ooh. Okay, yeah. So this sixth number six of the links I just sent has it held. Yeah, that's confusing when it's like, wait a minute, and they're changing the oohs. You're like, oh, that's not what I've practiced.
I thought my mom came.
Oh,
In USA. Ooh, in USA. In USA. In USA. Okay.
all right, good. Did that feel better? You were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that's what I was expecting. Yeah.
Is it just me that thinks that? But is so I'm just looking at the lyrics right now. For surfing is there USA. I feel like there's a ooh like inside outside before and after the lyric. The line. Is that like
The line, let's
like
see.
the lyrics?
Everybody's gone, sir. Just right at the end of the chorus.
Yeah.
Okay, so uh, I will double check that. Okay, so right at the end of the chorus. Nope. There is not an additional one in their original.
Okay.
So you could sing with them on the Everybody's Gone, and then
Yeah.
the Surfing, and then the Surfing USA. Right. So
Yeah.
Surfing USA. Surfing, everybody's gone surfing is what the lead does. And you go, everybody's gone surfing. You'll come in there, surfing, surfing USA. And you can sing that with them. So you'll hear them go, everybody's gone. Then you'll go, surfing, surfing USA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so there's not an additional one there that you have to squeeze
Okay.
in. So you're good. All right, so let's go back to that fifth link, the second to last one in there that doesn't have any of the vocals, and see how we do. You'll just have to kind of like sing the main lyrics in your head to kind of keep on track, but they'll have the lyrics on the screen that you can follow along with.
Everybody loves her, baby. Look at you in a set. Everybody's lost her, baby. Everybody's lost her, baby.
Awesome. Okay. Do you feel more confident with that now?
Yeah. I feel like it's easier because I saw like the lyrics, but I feel
To
like
give you kind of like
it's
a cue, right?
yeah, but I also feel like it's easier to know that I'm also doing right without like knowing when the ooze or like the inside outs come out.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Good. Beautiful. All right. So, I would love, we've worked a lot on that. We'll definitely come back to it, but I would also love to hear your other song, Can't Help Falling in Love. Could we take a look at that one? Could you just show me how you've been working on that one? If you're just going to practice that on your own time, could I hear that too?
You want me to do that acoustic?
How do you normally practice it? What do you normally do?
Well, we have like a whole setup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally do you just practice this one when you're at school or do you practice it on your own? Do you try to sing it a
This
cappella or do you
one's
play the
e
track?
this one's easier for me to practice alone, but I
Okay.
also the main so at the end there's two can't help falling in love with you, right? And
Yeah.
there's take my hand, can't help like just take my hand, shall I stay or something like that, right?
Hmm.
And the the main vocalist for that one, she has a very deep voice. So and
Mm.
I have to like contract with her deep voice. So I try to practice that one. I was like gonna ask her if I should if I she could send me a video because I feel like it would be easier because like it's like wise men say
It's
like
pretty
her voice like
slow.
that.
slow and
Like
low.
no, her voice is fast, but like her voice is like she like the way the song go, it's fast, but the it's very very hard. I'm doing this slow because like her voice is very hard for me, you know, her deep voice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm wondering if we try, could we try just like with a karaoke track and see how we do and then we can go from there. I just want to hear where it's at so that,
Would,
then we kind of
would
have a good
you
idea.
would you want me to just skip to my part?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Let's do it.
Take my hand, take me all the time. I will like I feel like this one. I feel like I'm also going faster for the song, like the karaoke version, but
Yeah.
like our pace is way more. The way we're singing it, our pace is way more like the pace I just did. That's the pace that we're
Yeah.
doing. So like I must like I know my lyrics, so like I that's good. But like I'm a bit ahead of the way the karaoke like the song goes.
Yeah, that you're like, this is a little bit
Mhm.
like, yeah. So you guys are doing it a little bit faster than the track?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'm also struggling with my part because my part is also like I have the two lowest voice. Like I have the Elvis sings these two parts lowest and the lowest. So like it's like a river flows surely to the sea. And I feel like I was talking to my teacher. She said I was rapping river fastly. So
Ah.
she wanted me to practice
Yeah,
on the.
so sustaining a little bit more.
Mhm,
So like go instead of thinking getting right to the consonants, think of extending the vowel.
mhm.
Like a river flows. Think of kind of stretching those vowels more. River flows. Try to hold out the vowels longer. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Like,
and I would say that's across the board.
mhm,
Pretty much all the time we want to do that.
mhm, yeah. Like a river, no, like a river flows. I feel like because rivers like it's only like it's only two syllables, so it's like river, and then that's
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
know, like a river flows.
Hmm.
I feel like a river flows. I feel like I'm not going that like slow, you know, with river, because like I feel like with my legs, it's like like river that's like rivers like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
It is a
like
faster, I mean,
a
it's a
river
faster couple notes there. So that's where it's a little bit tricky,
flows.
right?
And like I feel like
Like
with flow,
a
you have to
river
open your
flows. Yeah.
with
Think
flow you have
about
to
your
open your mouth.
breath continuing through. So instead
Okay.
of like river, like
Okay.
separate, think of it like a river flows,
Okay.
where your breath carries through all the different words, where river isn't separate and detached from the other words, but it kind of flows out of the other words.
Okay. Like a river flow. I feel like I do re and then I'm like ver, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's where I'm having trouble with like a river flow.
So instead of thinking of holding out the R, think about holding on an River flows instead. Could we try that?
Like a river, like a river. I feel like I'm holding on to the R. I feel like I don't know how to stop in the middle. Like like a river. Like that?
Yeah, exactly. Like a river flows. River flows, think like British, like Mary Poppins.
Okay. Like like a river flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Then your breath can carry through and it'll sound more legato and flowing.
And
Yeah, that's better.
one more thing we added was at the end,
Yeah.
something are meant to, and then it's supposed to be B, but we added
Mm.
B I, like a
Where you go up a note?
river. Yeah,
Meant to be. Yeah,
but
where you go,
like I'm having
be
a hard time
slow
because
to this note.
the way Elvis does it, I'm having a hard time because he does something are meant to be. I'm doing it right now because I'm just singing that one line. But like when I
Right.
put that whole thing together, I'm like, I don't know where to take a breath. Like
Mm.
I was trying to take a breath.
You could do
Something.
some things breath are meant to
Mhm.
be. Can we
That's
hold
what I was
that?
trying to do. I was trying to like not before R, but I was trying to like take a breath between like in the middle of R. But then
Hmm.
I feel like when I do that, you can hear me taking a breath in the mic, so it doesn't sound good.
Okay. So we want to do more of a silent breath. You
Hmm.
also though can just turn, so you can try breathing through your nose instead. Some things are meant to be. So try breathing through your nose instead. But if you feel like you can still hear it, just turn your face away while you take your breath. I meant, and then go back to the mic to sing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Some
try that at rehearsal and see what you can do with that.
okay. I'll also see if I can get to the amp on Thursday so that you can tell like where my problems
Yeah.
are.
Hmm. Okay, that sounds good. Absolutely. All right. Um, okay, so then between today and tomorrow when I see you, what are you gonna work on?
Probably like the ooze. Like I feel like I mostly need help with the ooze. Um,
Okay.
but I also feel like I need help with projecting, like
Hmm.
projecting, because she, like my coach was saying, not my coach, my teacher was saying that I need more projection, but I'm just like, how do I project also while saying like I have a hard time projecting. Like I don't know like I know projecting like louder, like not louder, but like making it across the room. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that with my voice.
Okay, how to project more. Well, one thing that can help is opening your mouth more.
Okay.
And then also think about sending more air faster. So think
Okay.
about your air going like whoosh up and over
Mhm.
and out. It's like a big whoosh, a big wave of breath energy. See if that helps tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. And then I will see you tomorrow. So we will work on these things more then, but let me
Okay.
know how it goes in your rehearsal at school, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well,
Oh,
beautiful
I
work today.
would I do you I can record my part like singing in the mic. Would that
Sure.
be helpful for you if I send
Yeah,
that
I
to
think
you?
so.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want to
Okay.
record you practicing it at school, and then send that to me, and I can take a listen to it when you're singing in the mic and with the monitors and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. That would be
Bye.
great. That's a really good idea. Love it. And then I'll take a listen to that before our session.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Well, I will see you then. I thought this was really productive. So keep up the good work.
Sorry.
It's okay. I have dogs too. All right. Well, I'll see you then. Have a good evening, Zia.
You too.